for several days as that water has kind of moved south.
Yeah, the water coming down the Frio right now was from the rains earlier at the beginning of this week that fell in the northern sections of our watershed. The Frio will be on the rise, so we'll be able to compare, contrast what that video looked like to video that'll come in starting this weekend and into next week. We'll pull up the chart here because, again, starting as early as Saturday, the Frio near Tilden will be on the way up. It's forecast to crest at around 14 feet on Monday. Right now it's at about a foot, so we could be looking at over a 10-foot rise there, and that's well below minor flood stage, some 8 feet below the flood level for that part of the Frio, but it does get into action stage, so that's the water that will end up going into Choke Canyon. The Nueces River now near Asherton, that is to the east of Carrizo Springs, that saw a 7-foot rise today. So we're looking at about a 7-foot rise coming down the Nueces. That will eventually go into Lake Corpus Christi. This is the one we were starting off with near Tilden, Frio River near Tilden. Again, forecast to rise to around 14 feet on Monday. And you see how close that location is to Choke Canyon. So we'll see how much of a response in the positive those reservoirs have, but it looks good, at least for something to be going in to those reservoirs. Nice look to our Coastal Parks beach cam. Air quality is much better right now. The Saharan dust is not terribly cumbersome, but it is going to start to come back in with another plume of it arriving this weekend on Sunday, and that stays with us on Monday before exiting on Tuesday. So hint of haze tomorrow. We see an uptick in it Sunday, Monday, and then it goes back down for the middle of the week. The remnants of Invest 93L, that's the rain from it, and that's going to be it with respect to that system. A lot of residual moisture, though, all over the southeast, and that moisture is going to try to come back to us 1 week from right now. It'll have to do with the play between high pressure and where that moisture is right now, which is currently in the deep south. This high moves west, it bumps the moisture to the north, and it just circles around that area of high pressure over the course of the next week. And again, by Friday, 1 week from now, that moisture plume may be coming right into the Texas Gulf Coast. I'm not saying anything tropically develops, but we're just looking at moisture here, and if something like that comes toward us, I do think that will raise the rain chances. This is aggressive for me. It's 7 days out, scattered stuff on Friday, and that's the day that if we're going to see something with respect to rain chances going up, that's when it would be coming. Tropics are quiet, nothing expected over the next 7 days. Enjoy it while that's happening, because August, September, it's all but a guarantee that tropical activity is going to start to ramp up. 77 tonight, a few clouds, southeast breeze 6 to 12 miles per hour. Tomorrow, middle 90s, just like today. Southeast wind a little stronger, some gusts up to around 30 miles per hour. On the water, going to be choppy with that breeze picking up, 2 to 3 foot waves at a 5-second period. Going to stay breezy through the weekend. Saharan dust comes in Sunday, Monday, leaves Tuesday. And again, that Friday outlook right now, if that moisture does come in as advertised, which is now 2 days in a row, I'm seeing it in pretty much every reliable model out there, that should mean, a chance for rain, lower temps with that. And that would be on Friday of next week.
So we've got about a week to watch all of that and see.
Plenty of time to adjust the. I always liken it to like a pilot landing a plane, right? He's not just going to set it, and then if something happens, he's not going to move. You're going to adjust.
All the way down. Which is what you do. And you do it very well. Thank you, Alan. Hey, when we come back here, sticker